on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge. GA, it's all yours.
Thanks, Kevin. Lonzo Ball is on his third NBA team. He said, coming to LA, I was a young kid with a lot of expectations on me that I didn't really live up to. Then shipped off to New Orleans, I improved the areas that I needed the most work in. Now I'm the player I am in Chicago, one of the key guys, and trying to contribute every night. Kevin, back to you.
Great, thank you, David. And the Houston Rockets starting five. Smith is out there with Clutch. Then there's Jalen Green. Then there's Dylan Brooks. And it's Wall in at the point guard. And for Chicago, Ball and Levine are the guard set. Pau Gasol is out there with Noah. And it's DeRozan in at the three, the small forward. A lot of focus on the guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
Now, here's Green. Playing Memphis, he was nearly unstoppable. Here's Brooks. Gets it to go from 18 feet away.
Inside, outside, mid-range, Brooks has the accuracy to make whatever look he gets work for him.
To the wing right side. Now here's Noah. He's tightly guarded. Outside DeRozan. Lock at 6. And it's blocked. And it's good. The time running down on the shot clock. And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for Houston. Outside, Green. Back to Wall. The pass to Smith. And Gasol sends it back.
And really, Gasol does an incredible job getting his hands up in the air, which results in a ton of rejection.
Here's DeRozan, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. You know, Greg, some guys are late bloomers, but DeRozan, he was just the opposite.
Yeah, reports are he had handles at age 3. First dunk came in the 6th grade, 5-star high school prospect, and in a strange way, he's still an underrated superstar.
That free throw missing.
During the last decade, the 2010s, Houston had loads of success. The 4th most wins in the league during that time. Unfortunately, they never got to the finals.
He doesn't get the second one. For the Rockets during the 2010s, Clark, all winning seasons.
Yeah, and you know, the biggest reason that Houston didn't reach the finals in my mind was the West was loaded. The Spurs were always a contender. OKC had a nice run. And, of course, during that time, the Warriors became dynastic.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it?
Definitely. You're not going to make plays like that unless you expend the energy.
Green kicks to Wall. Passes it to Smith. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Personal foul.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
One shot.
The free throw drops for Smith. And Jabari Smith, of course, with deep family ties, Greg, to the NBA.
His dad being the OG Jabari. All these guys are in that 6'10", 6'11" range. So great bloodline.
DeRozan, that's good.
You know, in these particular plays, guys, DeRozan really excellent at taking what he sees in these situations.
Levine against Wall. Smith outside. Green deciding where to go with it. Fires for three. The shot's good from Smith. Smith's got 6.
Good read from Green there, getting better at sensing when his teammates are wide open and need the ball.
Gasol against Smith. Gasol dishes the ball. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
I had a chance to check out stats for Gasol. Last season, he played outstanding and a top 15 ranking in blocks per game, supplying that backline protection that is so key to a great defense.
And, you know, back to his tremendous efficiency shooting last season, top 10 in the league, his dead-eye shooting creates so many opportunities for that offense. Wall, good.
Oh, I love how crafty Wall can be in the paint. Sees an opening and then exploits that opening to get his shot.
Pass to Gasol. Green against Ball. Over Green. Ball, no good. Rockets leading by 6. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Nice shot by Brooks.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Gasol, it's good. The assist that time from Ball.
And we rave about Powell's touch, but how about his toughness, willing to just go to battle inside?
Here's Wall, and the layup falls.
John Wall.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Ball kicks to DeRozan. Fade away, and Clutch pulls it down.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Back to Smith. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Outside, Levine. Good on the shot. Levine's got his second bucket of the night.
Nice work that time by Levine. Using his length, he can do damage in there.
Wall against Levine. Smith. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Ball, the pass to Gasol. Back to Ball. Pass to Levine. That one doesn't drop. And Houston the other way now. Right side, Wall. Launches a 3. Rebound by the Bulls. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Well, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively, and they were in a comfort zone all game long in that one.
And so Brooks will bring it up for Houston. They're leading by 8. Here's Green. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. They get Paul Gasol.
And with that lightning first step of Jalen Green, very few defenders have a chance of keeping him in front.
And Greg, one thing about that blinding speed of Green, he's got to make his reads faster as well.
I think the game is slowing down for him, though, Kevin. And that and speeding up his shot release will make him even tougher to deal with.
And the first one drops.
Hey, it's hard not to gush about Green. I mean, he's one of the more exciting talents to enter this league in quite some time.
Watanabe's checked in for Pau Gasol. And so he makes both from the line. And Greg, we're still very early in the season. What are these teams right now doing to maintain success through the year?
Well, this is the time for coaches to experiment with lineup combinations. And for the players, it's important they learn each other's tendencies and try and work on building chemistry.
And how about that quiet confidence with which Noah plays? A long, skilled defender who also chips in occasionally on the offensive end.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Houston.
I really like how they're knifing inside with confidence, exploiting any openings they see in the defense, taking advantage.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
That's good from Noah. Joakim Noah hits them both. Houston leading by 8. Now here's Wall. He's another guy who had a stellar performance in the win against Memphis. And he sinks that one in the back of the rim on the way in. Wall's got 6.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Şengün's checked in for clutch.
Alfred Şengün.
With this break in the action, we can show you the teams that had the most rebounds last season.
They had such a strong presence in the paint, just a physical team. They dominated the interior in terms of rebounding.
Ball against Green. Ball kicks to Levine. DeRozan with it. He picked up 21 points in their last win against Boston.
And we have to mention his rebound. It wasn't all about the offense. He battled his tail off down low.
Yep, that one goes in there.
Boy, it's hard to replace enthusiasm. It can take you so far, in the passion Noah plays with, hustling on the offensive glass, scrappy on the defensive end as well. He's fun to watch.
Now here's Wall. He has 6. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
DeRozan on the wing. Brooks covering. It's tipped. And DeRozan kicks it to Noah. And stolen by Şengün. Here's Wall. Lays it up off the glass. And now a 12-point Rocket lead.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Now here's DeRozan. Over Brooks. DeRozan. That's good. DeRozan's got his 3rd basket of the night.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Good work there as it goes.
Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
Ball kicks to DeRozan. To the middle. Here's Noah. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. Noah's got 6 points.
You know, that's a veteran play. DeRozan stays open to all possibilities. That's seeing the game in front of you. Excellent find.
Now here's Brooks. He's coming off a 19-point game against Memphis.
And his rebounding was solid in that effort as well. He did a lot of work on the glass. All around, just his effort level was off the charts.
Now Levine following the 3-point attempt by John Wall.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Ball from long range. Brooks grabs the board. Brooks has got 4 rebounds in this game.
Levine does a really good job attacking. He plays with fearlessness and able to draw the foul as a result.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Zach LaVine at the line for 2.
And that one misses.
An all-star caliber talent now in the league. Levine has shown a real fire and hunger to continue to improve.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Josh Richardson comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Dosunmu in for Ball. Houston also making some changes. Love's checked in for Smith. Jayshawn Tate comes in for Brooks. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Green. And he sinks the second. And with the play-in tournament, single-game elimination comes to the NBA, Clark. It brings tremendous ratings in the college game. And it's good to see it, I think, here in the pros.
I agree with you 100%, Kevin. Absolutely. I mean, the midseason tournament might also have that same kind of appeal. I think those high stakes really make for compelling, dramatic viewing.
And the Rockets with possession here after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. To the left wing for three, Love, and good, coming off the assist by Wall.
Boy, it sure is a lot of fun watching Love bury these outside shots. I mean, when he's hitting from deep, it opens up things for everybody.
Here's Watanabe. He gets it in there. Watanabe's got his second bucket of the night.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Wall looking it over. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Boy, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
And one look at the box score will confirm that. And guys, the numbers don't lie. I mean, he was such a reliable presence at the free throw line all throughout last season.
Whitey's checked in for Zach LaVine. And that one falls for Wall.
Well, there's no denying it. When Wall is healthy, he is still a major threat in this league. I mean, he's lightning quick as a point guard, and he has tremendous defensive instincts.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Here's Watanabe. Now the pass to Dosunmu. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Watanabe. Over Love. They get it back. Second shot opportunity. And Noah with the nice bucket inside. Noah's got 8 points.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
And a trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Personal foul.
And boy, are they attacking the paint.
They sure are looking to get their buckets up close and personal.
And Fred VanVleet, a player who has always shot well from outside.
And Kevin VanVleet has continued to kind of take on more of an offensive load, increased his volume while maintaining efficiency. Not every player able to do that.
The Rockets making a switch here. Christopher's checked in. The throw good, VanVleet. 1:25 left in the first quarter of the game. Passes it to Watanabe. Takes the three. That shot off. And the Rockets take it the other way. Here's VanVleet. Plays it up and banks it in. 5 points in the game.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
Now here's Dosunmu. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. VanVleet looking around. Love trying to break loose. Christopher, that's good. And the Rockets lead by 16.
You know, Love is, as we've seen, a solid passer for a big man. Great at breaking down the defense and firing the pass to an open teammate.
Here's Watanabe. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Here's VanVleet. And he uses the glass on the layup. VanVleet's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Oh, that's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
Chicago.
And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
Those kinds of plays are the ones that get you on the lead and help keep you in front.
Substitution for the Rockets. Thompson.
John Wall getting it done for Houston. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break.
All right, fans, let's hear it for your Chicago.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for the Rockets here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
Chicago trails by 18. So with Smith sitting on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Lionel Hollins. We've got Fred VanVleet. Clutch out there with Kevin Love. Then it's Thompson, and it's Christopher in at the 3 spot.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Now VanVleet. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Memphis.
And if you look at his free throw numbers, you can see what kind of pressure he put on the defense. He was in attack mode all night long.
Now, here's Ball. They trail by 18. And yes, it's good.
Yeah, I like how Ball is undistracted by the defense in terms of where he wants to go with the ball. And that excellent vision of his, that's why he's so good.
VanVleet can't get it to go. And here's White. He'll bring it up for Chicago. They're playing host to Toronto for the next one.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Ball surveying the defense. Pass to White. Over Thompson. And it's White missing. Rockets leading by 14. Thompson passes to VanVleet. Here's Clutch. Back to VanVleet. A floater rejected by Gasol. Thompson against DeRozan. They grab their own miss. Gasol. That's tipped. And they finally get it to go. A full night's work on the boards in one trip down the floor. Houston's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Thompson dishes to Love. Pass to VanVleet. The pass to Thompson. Here's Clutch. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Here's DeRozan. Here's Gasol, and finished off by Gasol.
And really, Gasol just never stops attacking the boards, just utterly relentless at pounding the glass.
Now here's Thompson. He's coming off a 10-point game against Memphis. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Ball with it, picked up by Thompson. Here's White. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Oh, tough play from White here. Hits the foul, but doesn't give up finishing what he started.
Clark, with the dramatic rise in three-point shooting, do you think the league will ever experiment with a 4-point shot?
I don't think so, Kevin. That's a bit gimmicky for me, but I'm somewhat old school and traditional. I think you could maybe test it out somewhere, maybe in the All-Star game or the G League. The league hasn't been shy about trying new things and seeing what works and what doesn't.
And that one falls for White.
The athleticism and blinding speed White possesses is impressive. This guy plays with a lot of moxie.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now, Jalen Green is on a mission. He says, every time I step on the floor, I always have something to prove to who's ever in those stands. A lot of people will hate on me or have their opinions. I'm just going to think about that when I step on the floor. I'm going to prove everybody wrong. Kevin?
That's a great chip to keep on his shoulder. David, thanks. Alex Caruso, who's checked in for the Bulls. So it's Chicago now. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Here's Ball. No, boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Jalen Green.
Good utilization of his height and speed to get to the line that time. Ball showing you he's got the savvy to draw contact.
For Chicago, they have missed a few free throws up to this point, shooting 4 of 7 from the foul line tonight. No good on the free throw. You know, Greg, we talk a lot about Ball's offense, but his defense is just as important to this team.
Oh, Kevin, very disruptive. He has terrific positional size, and he can anticipate where the offense is going.
He hits the second from the line.
And at 6'6", Ball, very similar to Jason Kidd in terms of the vision that he plays the game with. His IQ is off the charts.
Now here's Wall. 15 points in the game. Here's Clutch. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Yeah, love the energy they're playing with. I say it this way. Good teams, championship teams, play against the game as much as they play against the opponent. Nice uptick here in their second chance points in this quarter.
Here's Wall, following the score by DeMar DeRozan. Here's Clutch. Basket counts. Clutch has got 8 points in the quarter.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
Levine kicks to DeRozan. Pass to Caruso. The 3. Green with the rebound.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him. So it'll be Jabari Smith shooting. That one on DeRozan. For Houston, they have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5.
Smith at the line for 1.
One shot.
Chicago trails by 17. Pass to DeRozan. In the corner, it's Levine. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. Levine's got 8.
On the catch and shoot, Levine is a really good option. Gets that shot off quickly.
Wall against Caruso. Here's Smith. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. And so Levine will bring it up now for Chicago. They trail by 16. Outside DeRozan. Caruso against Smith. Outside Levine. 6 on the shot clock. For 3. Another three for Chicago.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately,
Timeout shot.
he hasn't had much help.
Timeout called the Rockets. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Bulls making a switch here. Noah's checked in, and a change for the Rockets. Şengün's checked in for Clutch. Rockets leading by 13. Here's Wall. He's got 15. Smith outside. Lets it go from deep. That's good. And so Wall with the assist.
For three.
Wall's got 5 assists in the game. Chicago has gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. LaVine, the bounce pass. Ball against Green. Ball, the pass to LaVine. And LaVine throws it down.
Yeah, with each passing season, LaVine has grown into a larger role as an offensive player. And this is another huge night for him.
Now here's Wall. Smith outside. Back to Wall. And he banks in the layup.
John Wall.
Wall's got 17.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Now here's LaVine. He's got 13. On the 3 off target.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
And, you know, that's a really good sign. I mean, they stumbled out of the gate, but they're starting to look a little better now and regaining some ground.
Now here's Brooks. Over LaVine. And again, the Rockets good for 2.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they had.
LaVine against Wall. Brooks grabs the board. Brooks has got 5 rebounds tonight. From 12 feet out. The tray. They kick it out to Green. The three-pointer, no good. Chicago trails by 18. Caruso looking for an opening. Over to Wall. Caruso, no good.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
Chicago calls timeout.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Let's hear it for your Chicago Dancers.
Some changes for Chicago. Watanabe's checked in for Gasol. And it's Dosunmu in for Lonzo Ball. And here's LaVine who brings it up for Chicago. Now here's Dosunmu, guarded by Green. Offensive rebound. Noah out left to the wing. Here's Watanabe. Tips it up. Great positioning on the putback. Noah's got 10 points.
Boy, fighting to keep that play alive. Beautiful tip in there.
Rockets leading by 18. Down low, here's Brooks. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
This is what John Wall is built to do. Attack the defense, create for himself and others.
Caruso kicks to Levine. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Back to Wall.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
He takes it in, and the layup's good off the glass. Wall's got 21 in the game.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Now, here's Dosunmu. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring hit from him. And the Bulls tack on 2 more. Houston's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Wall finds Brooks. Back to Wall. Jacks up a 3. Bean with the rebound. Chicago trails by 18. That's in. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
Levine, such an outstanding scorer. Athletic, strong, great confidence in taking it to the rack. He's no stranger to tough finishes.
Pass to Brooks. 51 seconds left in the first half of the game. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. 10 points for him.
Oh, nice play from Brooks down in the paint. Not afraid to get physical on the inside.
Wall against Levine. Noah kicks to Levine. Driving in, and Levine throws it down.
Levine showing you great speed down the lane. He really accelerates. It's hard to stay in front of him if he's your assignment.
Outside, Green. Back to Wall. 15 seconds left in the second quarter. In the corner, Smith with it. Just 5 to shoot for the 3. Houston gets it back from deep. Green. The shot that time, not on target. And so it's Houston in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Billy. I heard you tell the guys to take it to them and play with more physicality offensively. What did you mean?
Well, just I think when we're getting the ball inside around the basket, at times we got to go up a little bit stronger and play through the contact and go to the rim.
Tough sledding in there, but you got to get there. Thanks, Coach. Appreciate it. Back to you.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. It was a great half of basketball from John Wall. He had 21 points and 6 assists. He's really stood out for them to this point. Kenny, what'd you think about the Rockets?
They scored very effectively. With the exceptional ball movement and play calling, they were able to exploit multiple weaknesses in the defense. They've got to feel good about themselves running out to a huge lead.
And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
It's their defense that's put them in this spot. Giving up easy looks all over the place. It's like they don't have even a game plan in place. Check out the field goal. Well, that's not going to cut it on me. I don't even want to talk about it.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.